Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. So this video is about the questions I was asked in my interview at ASDA. So after I posted a video on what the job looks like, the kind of work that we do in ASDA, I got some questions. I got a few questions from few people that were asking me what kind of questions I got asked during the interview. So this is what this video is about. So without wasting much of your time, let us get straight into business. So the first question I was asked on that day, of course, the general question, let's meet you, let's meet you. So all these questions are questions that you can answer in your own way. There is no right or wrong answers to these questions. So just flow, just answer them. It's a warehouse job, it's not so formal. Just answer. They don't expect you to answer a question in a particular way. I think sometimes, unlike other jobs that they probably want to see your personality, they just want to see, the kind of person you are, what your temperament is. I don't think that is the case for this particular warehouse job. So I just think you should answer it. Just go with the flow. Just answer it naturally, the way you would normally answer questions. It doesn't have to be so serious. So I got asked, let's meet you. Of course, I went ahead to say, oh, this is me, this is what I like, these are my strengths, these are my these, da 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 da. So the next thing I got asked was if I have done a warehouse job before, and I said no. I didn't have any warehouse experience. I have not done it before. That was going to be my first warehouse job if I'm considered. And yes, that was the answer I gave. So you can actually answer it in your own way. If you've done a warehouse job before, you tell them you've done it before. If you haven't done it before, you go ahead to answer it the way it applies to you, like I said. So there is no one way answer to it. It just depends on if it has happened to you. It just depends on your experience. So another question that was asked was if I have any health challenges, if I have any, health challenges. They just want to know if you're fit for the job, or if they'll have to manipulate roles for you to put you in maybe more flexible roles, other roles that are less tasking, So, and I said no, I don't have any health challenges. Yes. So it all depends. If you have, you can tell them. It doesn't stop you from getting the job. They just want to know, just so they know the kind of roles to give you, if you actually do have any health challenges. So another question I got asked, because is a night role, it's a night shift job. That's what I applied for, but there is also day shift, but the one I applied for was a night role. So I got asked if I have done night shift before, and if I am used to working at night, and if I can do it. And I said yes, why not? I can do it. And they said okay, it's going to be straight hours for 2 days, 8 hours on Saturday and then 8 hours on Sunday, which is 16 hours for the weekend. And I said that's fine. So I was asked if I can do a night shift, and I said yes. So then another question I got asked was, how many days can you work? And I said I'm allowed to work 20 hours per week now, based on the fact that I'm on a student visa. But when school is on holiday, I'm allowed to work more than 20 hours. So for now, I can only do 20 hours. And when school is on holiday, I can work 40 hours and more. So I told them I can work more. I can work for 4 days when school is on break. So if you're not a student, if you can work 3 days, you tell them you can do 3 days. If you can work 4 days, you tell them you can do 4 days out of 7 days. Then and the last question I was asked was, can I commute? How is movement? can I commute to the place? And I said yes, it's not really a distance as much, and I can always transport myself to and fro the warehouse. They just wanted to know if it's going to be easy for you to move. If you're not mobile, if you don't have a car, they just want to know if it's going to be easy for you to move back and forth, because coming late is a thing. It is a big deal and they frown at it. So they want to know before they hire you, so you don't come up with excuses and say, oh, I missed my bus, that is why I'm late. Oh, I did this happened. You just want to know if it's going to be convenient for you to commute back and forth. So before they hire you, they want to know if it's easy for you to move back and forth the warehouse. So that was pretty much everything that was asked. And like I said, it depends. It depends on your interviewer as well, because my colleagues that were also interviewed that same day by a different person were asked different questions. So it all depends on the interviewer, and on the interviewer's discretion. They will ask you anything based on their own discretion, actually. So yeah, some of the questions are generic and some of them are just random. They could just come up with a question randomly and ask you. And some of them are generic, like some questions are compulsory. They must just ask you some of these questions. It wasn't a long interview. I think it lasted for just 10 minutes. Yes, and then the next person got in. So if you have applied to this role, just relax. There's nothing serious, just go with the flow. You can also check other videos on YouTube as well, because I didn't get to cover so many other things. It's just based on my own experience. I can't give you questions and answers generally based on, oh, this is what is possible for you to meet. I'm just giving these answers based on my own experience. Okay, so these were the questions I was asked. I was asked just 5 questions and it lasted for just 10 minutes. And that is it. They may and they may not ask you these questions. So it all depends on who your interviewer is and the mood the person is in that very day. So that's it, guys. If you're applying for this role, I wish you all the very best. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, and also click on the notification bell, just so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Please comment. You guys are not commenting. Please say something, even if it's just an emoji. Just drop it for your girl. Okay, and till I see you guys again in my next video, I wish you the best with your interview and on the job as well moving forward. Okay, so till I see you again in my next video, please take care of yourselves and God bless you. Bye bye.